Hi Promise Plus Mounties. Today I'm going to be going over how to sign up for a Promise Plus approved workshop. As a reminder, the Promise Plus term-to-term requirements, that's for fall and for spring, does require you to attend one Promise Plus approved workshop in addition to the other requirements. So there are two ways to access our Promise Plus calendar for the workshops. The first way is to follow this link, tinyurl.com/promisepluscal, C-A-L. The second way to access the Promise Plus calendar is to head over to our website, mountac.edu/promise. You're going to click the Current Promise Plus Students tab in the top right corner. Scroll to the bottom and select See More Events. This is going to redirect you to the general MountSat calendar. So you're going to scroll to the bottom to Featured Calendars and select Promise Plus. Once you select Promise Plus, you should have access to all of the Promise Plus approved workshops that can be used towards your one workshop requirement. On here you'll see a variety of workshops. It's really important to note that only the workshops with the Promise approved workshop logo count towards that one workshop requirement, so keep that in mind when you are going through our calendar. Also keep in mind that a lot of programs are having in-person and virtual options for their workshops, so make sure that you're looking at the description so you know what to prepare for, whether you have to come on campus or you can just log into Zoom. This is an example of an ASAC workshop. ASAC workshops traditionally require a little bit more in terms of registration. So you'll see that in order to register for a workshop, you do actually have to sign up for their Canvas account, which can take up to 48 hours. So if you are extremely interested in an ASAC workshop, make sure that you're preparing beforehand so that you do have access and time to participate in that. So not all workshops require you to go through a series of steps to register. For example, this Promise Plus Getting Ready for Transfer workshop only requires you to click on the link and to register to record your attendance. So that's really important when looking at the workshops, just because you do not want to miss out on a workshop that you really want to go to just because you didn't prepare enough for the registration process of it. Some things to keep in mind when you're looking for a workshop is making sure that you look for only Promise Plus approved workshops and that badge. So number one, you'll see that logo. It's really important that you look for that logo because if the event that you signed up for doesn't have it, that means it does not count towards your one workshop requirement for the program. The second reminder and recommendation is to prepare. Prepare as much as you can. Whether your workshop is in person or online, it's important to make sure that you have all of the materials you need for the workshop and that you're ready to engage and be in that space. The third reminder is to follow all of the registration directions. So you'll see that some workshops, such as like the ASAC ones, require a little bit more work in terms of registration than maybe a lead workshop. So making sure that you're looking at the timeline of when you need to register and what process that looks like so that you're not scrambling last minute to register for a workshop that requires a 48 in advance like notice to be able to participate in it. And last but not least, do not wait till the last minute. Do not wait till the end of the semester to fulfill this requirement. It's really important that you do get a head start. If you find a workshop that you really love that's not until next month, that's fine to wait. But know that you should not be waiting till the last minute to fulfill this requirement because there might not be any other opportunities past the deadline that's set to be able to fulfill, again, this requirement. I know that was a lot of information, so if you do still have questions about workshops or how to navigate the Promise Plus calendar, definitely reach out to us. We're always more than happy to help you navigate that and help walk you through the steps of that. I hope you all learned so much from this video, and if you do have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to us.